Hey crew, it's Pitt, and I'm back with some game development. Today we're going to be doing a title screen, kind of an animation drop-in of the title. And so we're just going to dive into Blender and let's see what's up. So I have already made a block. All right, let's go ahead. This is just a backdrop. I've brought the camera down to the viewing plane here. If you hit 0 on the number key, you can pull this up. I do need to pop up this real quick so I can see the chat. I don't have chat on this window. I have chat over here, so if anybody does pop in, I want to be able to talk to you. Anyway, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and import a sword real quick that I have created already. So we're going to go ahead and import an FBX from no, that's the wrong. Here we are. All right. Here we go. Bam. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. Let's get back out of this and we will pull the sword up. It is tiny, right? So let's go ahead and rotate this on the yoke by 90 so it's facing the way we want it to. We're going to pull this down towards the middle. Right, we are in front of our canvas here. We're still on the Y axis. We're ahead of our X axis. I may wind up pulling this canvas. I am. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to pull this back past the X axis. Let's actually give it just a little bit of depth right there. So we'll pull it back 1 grid square back. Alright, now we're going to pull this in. And if we look, we can scale looking through our pad and scale this up to where it is pretty close to a decent size, right? Now, I already have an idea of what I want this to wind up looking like. And this scale is going to be just about right for me. Next, we're going to try and bring in a I got to remember how to do this, y'all. This is text right here. Okay, so next we're going to bring in text, and this I have to remember how to do. Let's go and see if we can find. It's not going to be in materials, that's for sure. Is it object properties? Properties, collection, object properties. Let's see if we can. Is that it? That is not it. I know. I've literally said I am not an expert. So we're learning together. I'm just showing y'all my learning curve. Boy. I don't know where to edit the actual text of this at. Like there has to be a place right here. And one of these windows has to say edit text, right? Is it in the material? It can't be in the material. Oh look, I bet it's in here. Name is curve. That's probably not in. Texture space, not yet. Geometry, not yet. Font, we're not going to play with that too much yet. We will probably as we go along. Let's see what else we got here. Best paragraph, text boxes. Need to add a text box. Right? Maybe not. I already have one. This is the size of it. Behavior of it. Scale down the text to fit inside the text boxes. Where do I put in the text? Is it here? Because I mean this does not appear. Or let's get out of this view. Right. Aha! I'm a moron. That's what it is. All right, let's rotate this on the X by hitting R, X, 90, and we're going to stand that up. And look, there you go, Pitt. See what happens when you do things the correct way. All right, we're going to go back here. And now, let's see if this is the right spot. Swords. No, it is not. All right, where do I edit this text at? I need to edit these literal words. All right, so item. That is all location tool. Does not have a view. Clip in camera. No. No, that is not it at all. All right, so swords. We're in text. Right, this is data properties, text. There's font, texture space, shape. Not it. It's not gonna be in font. Text boxes. Overlay. See, I don't know where to put it. Where do I put it? I'm gonna have to look it up. Like, how is this not intuitive? Blender, do better. Like, there should just be, I should be able to just type it in somewhere here. But that's not, definitely not working. Get over there. What do we got here? Cursor, move, rotate, scale, transform, meditate, measure. Oh, I bet maybe. There we go. There you go. There we go. All right. Now we can pick this up and put it where we want it and create a material for it. Ha! All right, so what I had to do there was go into edit mode. Imagine that. In order to edit the text, you have to go into edit mode. Good job there. Good job. All right. But now we have text. We're going to bring this text out into 3D space. There's a way to do that. And we're going to figure that out too. Here in just a minute. Let's make sure ain't nobody actually paying attention to me being a dummy. A dummy. I'm just trying to fill the dead space until somebody shows up. So then we can talk while I learn. What happens if we're in object mode, right? Edit mode. I need to turn this from, well, let's add a material to it. Let's try that. We're going to make a reddish. That works. Alright. Can we now... How do we... I need to turn this into something solid. Right? So we need to take this, and we're in the geometry. Offset. What does that do? Let's look at it. I'm not seeing anything there. What about on this? Something's happening. Okay, something. There we go. That's happening here. We're getting thicker. There. Extrude. This might do everything I needed to do. Yes. Excellent. Good job, Blender. Alright, so what I do need to happen now is I need this to be outlined, right? So we need another, like, swords behind it in black would be a good color. Let's get out of here, and we're going to position this while looking through the viewport so that it is on the sword here. And then we're going to parent this, so that will be a Control P. Should be just a simple parent. and then we should be able to move them together. Excellent. Alright, so the first part of our animation, we will start here, and what is it K? I think K is keyframe, so that would be, we're at keyframe 1. Let's go up to keyframe 10, and we're going to pull this into here, and then if we hit K, right, that should make a new, let's look at it. Oh no, it is I. See what happens when you try and do it from memory and not, we are going to do all transforms, right? Location, rotation, and scale right here. Alright, so what just happened is, if we pull this, well, wrong part. If we go down to the little yellow arrow down here and we pull this timeline back and we hit play, it did not do it. Okay, that's on me. I did something wrong. I think I need to insert this keyframe. Watch. Alright, so we need to pull this keyframe forward because that is this. But then we need to pull this back here, and we need to pull this back here. And then I need to insert a keyframe right here. Like that. And then it animates in. That's nice. Alright, so that is part 1. Now, let's get out of this. And we are going to import next and FBX for a shield, which I have here somewhere too. There should be a shield base. There are several different types of shields. Did I make a, yep, I did. I made a folder for it. We are going to get, how about, we'll do a coffin shield. We'll pull that in, and that looks right. So we are going to rotate this on the Z. 90 degrees. Nope. We're going to rotate that on the Z by negative 90 degrees. Alright. Now, we will scale this bad boy up. We will pull this bad boy a little bit behind, so that when we look at it here, we see this. Alright. Blammo. Alright, let's get some materials fixed on this real quick so that it will pop for us. We're going to go here. Coffin shield base is going to be the pinkish. No, it's not. It's the white one. Alright, so we are going to make that blue. Let's look at it through the lens here. I kind of want to make it pop. Let's go ahead and get this border too. We're going to do the border first. We're going to make that border pop. We can probably do that in a black, huh? We do that in a black, and then if we go, that was dumb. If we go here and here, we can play with this color until it makes that red pop. It should be a greenish, maybe a darker green. I need to change the color on this sword too. Let's change the sword base. This is going to go here, a little bit darker. We're definitely going to have to do something with this text. The tang, we will go ahead and make this, well, we can't really make it gold, can we? How about we make it black? And then we will make the pommel black. And then we will make the handle a little bit darker, but not really black. There we go. Alright, that was dumb. That is the shield. I want this one here. Alright, I'm not happy with this color. I'm going to make that a little more blue-gray. And we'll do something with this swords. But, yeah, because we're going to have to make that pop somehow. Alright, now I need a text. So let's add text there. Let's rotate that on the X by 90, which will stand it up. And this one is going to be quite simple. It's going to be the AND symbol. Alright, let's go here and back over here. We will make a material for this, and this one will be black. Alright. Then we're going to scale that down and pick it up here. And we will parent that with a Control P right there to the shield. So that when I move the shield, oh, that is not the shield. Set that back. When I move the shield, it did not move my text. Why not? Let's do that again. Control P, Object. Now, there we go. Alright, so set it back in place. We're going to add another text. And this next text is going to, let's unclick. Alright. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this down with a Shift D. Pull that down here. And I'm going to have to unparent that. So, object. Constraints. Clear constraints. That did not do it. Right. Parent, clear parent. Got it. Alright. Now, pull it down here. I'd have been better off just to pull it down. The only reason I did it that way was to, so it would be standing straight up. And, yeah, that was dumb. Alright. Swords and boards. Alright. We're going to have to scale this. Let's get out of my edit mode. Right there. Alright. Scale you down a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I'm going to have to scale this up to make it work. Which means that this is going to come down just a bit, and then we can bring this bad boy up here. Look at it through the lens. Right there. That's good. Let's scale this down to where it fits inside here too on the sword so that it still does its animation. Alright, now I'm going to pull you back to 10. Dummy. That's backwards. Alright, give me the other one. Alright, we're going to do this. I'm going to pull this here. Scale it back. I pulled my timeline back and it messed everything up. Alright. And then we're going to scale this one back down. At least it didn't reparent it. Because that can be annoying too. Alright, so now the animation is the sword is going to come in. We want to take this. We're going to parent it to the shield, right? Yes. We're going to Control P, Object. Then we're going to take this whole bad boy and move it up out of frame. And that's where we're at now. Right? So we are going to I, location, rotation, and scale. And then we are going to take this and we will pull it down to where it fits here. We're going to pull this forward about 5 seconds. We will make a keyframe. See, let's make sure I didn't just do that. Okay. I'm still learning, y'all. I'm still learning. It's still just me, so it's okay. Alright, there. And we're going to make a keyframe there. Location, rotation, and scale. And we're going to pull it back up. Wait, no, we need to pull it forward first. Then we're going to pull it back up just a little bit. And we will make a keyframe right there. Location, rotation, and scale. And now we should. Alright. Now what we can do is take this and stretch it out a little bit, right? If I can figure out how to separate these. Because I kind of want this. There's got to be a way to do this that does not involve having to rekey everything. Not that it's that complicated. I might just do that. I'll just rekey everything. Let's delete these keys. Alright, so I'm going to grab this, pull it out here. I'm going to grab this, pull it up here. I'm going to pull you all the way back here. Alright, so I need to delete these keys. There we go. Now there we go. Alright, you're up out of the way. And for some reason you are in the wrong spot. So let's move that here and scale that back where it goes. That's awesome. Scale that back down. That's close. Back up. There we go. Alright, so now why is this keyframe here? See, that's definitely not 10 seconds, right? That was like 1 second. So I want this to be more like a, let's go 7. I'm thinking that's going to be like a 7-second animation. Whoa, nope. Get back over there. And why are you scaled out again? Arg. This is quite annoying. Right. That looks right. Alright, so now. Alright, how do I clear? I gotta clear this whole key ring. I got to. So this is not happening. We're not gonna have this. We're not gonna put up with this, man. I need to get rid of all these keys. Because this is getting annoying here. Alright. You scale back where you were. I want you here and I want you down here. I want this scale back down here and up here. Let's go ahead and get a save. Probably a good idea. This is going to be a save as because I haven't saved this at all. Let's move this. That's done. Why did that? Oh, I'm already in there. We'll put that back up one. Let's make a new folder, and this new folder will be title screen. Why not? And this will be title screen, and we'll save. Alright, so my eye here is going to load everything there. And then we're going to move this. No. We're going to move this in like so. And that will be at 7. And we're going to mark that location, rotation, and scale. Why did you do that? I couldn't get rid of it a minute ago, and now it's gone, and I didn't want to go. I need you locked in right there. Excellent. That's much better, much better. All right, so now we pull this out to 140, and we can pull this down to the bottom here. And we can mark it. Location, rotation, and scale. And then we can pick this up 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 seconds later, up here. Let's give it just a little bit more space. Okay. And then we will hit this again, and we have, hopefully, why would you do that? That don't even make sense. Okay, so yeah, that did not work at all like I was wanting it to. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. For some reason, this decided it just needs to scale itself again. There, lock in. Alright, we're at 0. Everything's locked in. Alright, let's go ahead. That's the wrong one. We're going to lock in all of our transforms from here. Alright, and then when I pull this out, wow! Alright, well, let's definitely back up from whatever the hell it was I just did. You need to go away. You need to go away. Alright, so I need you. Everything looks good here. This is so crazy. Alright, so now I need to make a mark here for you and a mark here for you. Right? Now, then we pull this out. Let's bring this back up where we can get to 7 seconds. Why did that scale that back up? Scale that back down. You stay right there where you were. I did not tell you to change that at all. Bring that in to here. Right. And then we are going to mark that location, rotation and scale, and this location, rotation, and scale. Blammo, timeline 1. Now, we're going to pull this out to 140, just about 7 seconds later. We can drag this all the way down. You know what? Let's scale it down just a bit and drag it down. And we are going to rotate, locate, and scale that one. And then rotate, locate, and scale that one. Bam, that's the second one. And then we're going to pull this up about 5 seconds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to take you. We're going to pull, well, we're going to scale that back up just a bit. And pull it to there. Right? And then we're going to hit eye there, and we're going to rotate and scale. And then there again, locate, rotate, and scale. Alright. That should give us bam, bam, bam. Excellent. We have an animation, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, next up, I've got to do... I'm not sure how to do this. Let's do it, though. Let's figure it out. So, we're going to add in another text. We're going to rotate that on the X by 90 so it stands up. We're going to grab this and pull it over and down. And this way and down. And scale that way down. And we will edit this text. Dot, dot, dot. And magic 2. Alright, we need to change the color on that quite desperately. We need to assign a red, but I want a vibrant red. Give me a vibrant red. What is this weak ass red? What about no. Let's do that. Okay, that'll work. And then we'll throw an exclamation point in there too. How about that? And then we're going to scale this down and bring it over. That looks good to me. Alright, so we are going to hide that. Go back to our timeline here. Actually, let's bring this all the way back. We're going to unhide this. Select it. Hide it. Keyframe it. Can't keyframe it if it's hidden, I guess. Okay, so well, I'll just do that. Actually, no. Let's do this so it gets back in the same spot, and then I'll just do this. I need you inside the block. Looks like it's inside the block, right? Not selected. Now if we select it and we keyframe it right there, then if we pull this all the way out to here at 190, and just a second or two ahead of that, we go here and we pull this out all the way right there, and we keyframe that. Hopefully, we now have the full animation. Swords, boards, and magic. Magic 2 pop too fast. That popped right there. Okay, so what I need to do is take this back to here, grab this and go side view back to here and keyframe it inside the box here. And then if I go all the way back over here and kick it off, it goes swords and boards and Magic 2. Excellent. That is what I want right there. There we go. We have it. Simple animation. Really simple animation. And it still needs a good bit of work, so we will do that on the back side of the break. And I will be back in just a minute because I had a lot of coffee and I just need a few minutes. I gotta walk around, stretch my back and stuff. Check on my dog. He's like right back here sleeping. You probably can't see him past my big head, but he's on that mattress back over there. Is his spot. Anyway, I will be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, and we are back. Alright, so we're going to make this pop a little bit now. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to change this backdrop a little bit. I was looking at it during the break while I was walking around, and all it is a simple cube. I'm going to spice it up just a little bit. We're going to give it a border. So let's go ahead and select it. We're going to do some cuts on it real quick. We will pull one up here at the top, and then we'll do one at the bottom. That is Control R if you don't know. We're going to go ahead and do another one on this edge, and then one on this edge. We're going to leave that with the yellow material. We're going to take this frame and we're going to add a new material here, and this one is just going to be white like that. Alright, and then we're going to look at it, right? That'll add a little pop straight off the top. We're not done. I'm going to make some more happen here, but that does give it a little bit more, right? Just right off the top. That bright white is probably going to be a little bit too much, so we'll take that down a notch. Let's look at it in the frame. Yeah, that's going to be better. Alright, so now we need to work on I'm going to hold off. I might do something else with that in a minute, but let's get back over into this. We're going to change up this text a little bit. We want to thicken this back out like that. And we had some extrusion going on. Okay. We're going to take that up. We're going to take that up to a 1 maybe. That is big. That is really, really big. Let's do a 0.5. And I wonder if I can add a solidify modifier to that. And if I apply that, no, not. That is still. Okay, grab this, apply that, report error, what? Can apply a modifier to this object type. Okay, so take it off. There ain't no need in having it. It was worth a shot though. Is there a modifier that I can use that might do that? Not really. Not without a lot more expertise than I have. Like, the only reason I really want to is because I want to separate these edges. I'd really like to blow the back side of this text up, right? So that it's kind of splayed out and then put a different texture on it. That seems like it would be the easiest way to handle. I mean, there's a bevel. What if we bevel this? Can we bevel this out? But then we still need to be able to change the texture. I bet you can do that with geometry nodes. What does this look like from the front? That's kind of bubbling, right? I don't know that that's going to really do. Let's overdo it. That is way overdone it. Let's do. Still way overdone it. Let's do a 0.8. Nope. 0.5. Still way high. 0.3. 0.1. Yeah. I don't know that does anything worth doing. What else have we got? Object, round, profile. Oh, I like that. I like that. Hold on. What are we working with here? Can we adjust this curve in a way that's gonna... Oh, yeah. That's what we want. We want some sharp beveled edge. Alright, now can I assign a different material to the front and to the back? Because if I can do that, I am golden. Like, I really do like that. Where is this at? This is in geometry. Yeah. Profile, depth, resolution. Alright, now texture space. I don't know that I know enough to mess with that. Let's look at material. There has to be a way, right? That might have been dumb. We do that. That'll make stuff pop. I did spell swords right. Yeah. Like, that word, that's one of them words that you look at and you're like, is that right? But yeah, that's right. It just looks funny. I really wish I could figure out how to make that happen. Shadow. Clip. Alpha hashed. It was on opaque. That ain't doing it. That's not doing it. Nope. Okay. Go back to opaque. Volume. Not quite sure what to do here. What about? What does that do? Let's look at it. Like, it does pop a little bit more in screen, right? Like, we're looking at it now. Why did that just move my view of this in camera? That should not happen. But I don't know that I don't know that I like that. I don't know that I like that. Remove that. Okay. And we're going to remove that. Okay. So material 1, surface, we are going to add just a glossy. How about that? There we go. That's a lot better, actually. And then we are going to go with I'm going to change the color on this first because I really do want to change the color on this board to more of a woody. And so now I need to offset this from that. That also needs to scale down some. Why is that? Why are you scaling up? You should not be scaling up. Like, that is annoying. How many times have I fixed that already? Rotation, static. Well, that works there too, but there. Scale back down, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. You're getting on my nerves with that bull mess. So I'm gonna need you to stop that. You son of a biscuit eater. Son of a biscuit eater. Well, that'll work. Alright, so. Bam. Bam. We're going to make that board match this, because I really do like the way that's popping now. This white is probably not going to work. I'm going to have to do something different with that. I may go in with an image plane on that. I may do that, actually. Let's do that. There should be... Oh, wait, that's going to be texture, huh? Image. And let's find one. I should have one in my... No, not that one. Just to get something in there. How about that? It's not going to show up, is it? It's not going to show up. I don't know how to assign that. I ain't figured that out yet. There has to be an assign. And that's what the problem is. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. And we got other things to do. So let's get back to this. We're going to go ahead and get this guy in the right spot and scale correctly. Because for some reason it decided it needs to move too. Alright, now keyframe it. There. Alright, now what did I do with that? Let's go back to materials, glossing. That was something I did down here though. We'll figure it out in a second. Alright, so let's go ahead, and that is a glossy. Alright. What did I do to it? It was in the settings here. It was profile. Right. First we needed to extrude it. Here. Significantly. It was like 2 was too big. 1. Maybe we wound up at a 0.5. Wound up at a 0.5. 0.5, guy. 0.5. Alright. And then we need to match this back up. Big. I want it big. That works. Alright, now let's watch it. Swords, boards. Like, the more you look at these words, the less they seem to be the right word. That's how you spell bored. I know it is, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, did I spell that wrong? That's my mind just playing with me. But I'm like, did I spell that wrong? No, you didn't. That's right. But the more you look at it, the more it's like, is that right, though? Did you do that right? All right, let's make sure. We need to go, we're in here. I need to get this curve. That's what it was. This curve right here was awesome. The curve right away over here like that. And it did something that it did not just do. I think I need to up the depth. Let's look at them together. Depth is a 0.1. Depth is a 0.1. There we go. Bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. We are good. Let's make sure we are actually good here, though, because that's all I need is for that to not be right. And it's not. It's not. It was a 0.5. And down here, that was a 0.1. Maybe it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Shh. Yeah, now I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so one more time. Let's look at it. Animate me. Swords and boards and magic 2. Alright. Excellent. Swords and boards and magic 2. Bam. We can probably cut this down a wee bit. We don't need this extra. Well, it's only 1 second, I guess, but alright, so we're good. I do want to, I'm gonna have to look up how to do, I want to do a flame on this magic 2 where it flames out, and so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that before I can actually do that. What else do we need out of this right now today? I need to get that image on there or change this color. At a minimum, I need to change the color, right? So let's figure out, let's go here. So we're in screen. Then let's figure out what to make it really look good. I kind of like that blue. I'll be changing the magic 2, so that blue kind of makes everything else pop a bit. I can get into the purple too. I ain't mad at it. I'm actually liking that blue and gold background there. Probably change this coffin shield border. Well, we're definitely going to lighten that up. And we're going to take that and go that way with it, maybe. And then what if we take the coffin shield base and lighten that up just a bit and take that more to an off-white, maybe. And then we need to change this handle. No, we need to change the tang. That is not right. That's a subsurface color. This one. Yeah. Alright, we're going to take this one up some. And we will pull it more copper red. Up some more. We'll take this base. I really don't want it green. It's got to kind of be a grayish. I can take it down a deeper color, I guess. probably add a noise or something to it at some point. It's not that important right now. I'm just trying to make it pop a little bit because I'm going to be using this animation here for things. So I just want it to look good, yeah. Let's see here. Swords, inboards, and Magic 2. Alright, so I do need to definitely change the color on the and Magic 2 right now. So we will go here. And we're going to make that red. Alright, and let's look at it. The swords, inboards, and Magic 2. Excellent. Alrighty. I'm definitely digging that. Alright, so what else can I change on this right now that I would need to change on this right now? I don't think there is really anything. So we're going to go ahead and get a save. I will probably change this several times and go through several different iterations. I do want to get a texture on this shield of boards. Right? Like an oak shield with the oak boards. That is goal. Metallic border on it. That is goal. I'm going to have to learn how to do that in Blender. I know how to do it in Unreal. I don't know how to do it in Blender, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But yeah, this is basic. This is what we are going to be using for a lot of things going forward. I will be using this probably in my videos as a watermark. And then it'll go into the breaks. We'll have the animation running, so y'all can at least see the magnificence of swords and boards in Magic 2, right? But that wasn't bad. That was like an hour, right? We're at about an hour with a break because of my back, and yeah, that wasn't bad for a build that is basic build, basic animations. Like, I didn't build the assets, I did build the text. We did figure out together how to make manipulations with the text. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I got other things I've got to do today, and I just wanted to get in here, get out with you, and get the algorithm rolling until we can get some people on. Hopefully I brought a little bit of enlightenment and not too much confusion to a not too difficult topic. I'm going to do some research and figure out how to make things flame and stuff, and then we'll do that probably on the next one. Get that going so I can get that out of the way. I've got some cleanup to do on the model for the orc, but that came out really good. I'm going to show y'all a rigging program that you can use for free that goes direct pipeline. You just upload the FBX, go through the steps, it rigs it for you, you export it, you import it to Unreal, attach the skeleton that comes with the program, and it works. It is great. And that is a free asset, and we're going to plug it for them, even though I don't get any financial compensation. So that'll probably be tomorrow. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you, and you are perfect, complete, and whole just the way that you are. This has been Pitt State. Peace.